Hey and welcome to this new video and tutorial of learning JavaScript, and especially as we will learn ECMAScript6. So in this tutorial we will learn the basic, and we will go also to some advanced thing in JavaScript and in ECMAScript6. So to run our JavaScript we can for example, the normal thing, go to our code editor, create for example a JavaScript index. Here I name it index.js and here html.js. I can call it with script button or the script tag, or just go here and type the code. So first we will learn about variable. So JavaScript for the integer, so he don't know integer, double, float, so everything for him is a number. So for example, let's see, so console.log, and here we can type number for example, and this console log basically what it does, it just show us the output in the console. So now to run this, we go here, go to your code editor, use the terminal and use mod, and after that the name of your JavaScript index. But you have to before doing that, install or download, and see here he gave us a 10. Also, if you don't want to do this, it exists a website, it's called bean.js. So just type bean.js in your browser and you go to it, click on this link jsbean.com, and basically it will show you this when you can type your code in here. So this is the HTML, this is the output, but we want to create or to use our JavaScript. So we click here in JavaScript, and we don't want the output for the moment, we want to see in the console. So here, so let's again use the console log that we just used. So console.log, and here let's type for example a string. So let's just type hello, run, click just here on this run button, and here it says the hello that you type in here. So also a thing that I want to show you, if you want to know the data type of a number or of a string or basically of something, you just type of, and after that the thing that you want to see his data type. For example, type, let's put 20.2 for example. Let's clear this, let's run it again, and we will see here number. Even if we know here that it's a float or it's a double, because it has this decimal part. But as I told you, in JavaScript everything is a number. So, and to put it or to make it a string, we need to type it in those two codes. So here let's type this, let's clear and run again, and see here string. And maybe here we can also do every operation in math, for example the plus or the minus, multiplication, and also division. We can also use the modulus if we want to do it, or what remain of the division, and here it will be 0. But if I type here 6 for example, it will be 2. Also we can use some for example use the math library. So just type here math.py, so that we can see the number, not the number, or the value of the p. So if we want to use it, I don't know, to calculate some circle or something, so this is the p, here it is, we use just math.p. And also it exists another function called random, and let's clear and run again. Random, and it's a function, so we need a parenthesis, so clear run, and give us a random number between 0 and 1. So if we want like to put it between a number between 1 and 10, we just multiply it by 10, so clear run again, and it will be a number between 1 and 10. If we want to make it between 1 and 100, for example, we just multiply it by 100, and see that's how. So we can also, for example, here if we type this like 10 and we want to use it with, for example, +5, this it will not work as we wanted. See here, because JavaScript understand it we want to concatenate or add this 5 next to this 10, and basically this is what he did in here. So to make or to say to JavaScript that we want to do the addition and use here this int, so that means we need to parse it into an int. So how we can do that? So basically we just type parse int, and we put it in here 10. Now parse int, it will convert this or cast this 10 from string to integer, and then add it to 5. So let's run this, and it will be 15. Now let's see, for example, if we want to parse int but some string that is not int, for example. So this now let's run, and we will show now basically what this means. It's not a number here, and here in this parse int, it has a second, but it's an optional parameter, and it's the base, and we know that we have 4 base 2, base 10, base 16, and I think the other base it's 9 or 8, I don't remember. So basically, if this is a binary number and we want to type it into base 2, so we just here click the base, and this is 10, it's 2 in binary. So here, but I think this is 8 in binary. So run this. No, it's 10. Yeah, so this is 10 in binary. So, and if we want to to paste it into int, but in other base 10, and this is the one by default. Yeah, so, and yeah, as I told you, by default it's in base 10. And if we want, for example, to check if something is number or not, we use isNaN function. So isNaN function, I think we have, yeah, sorry, and here I will type, for example, let's type string. So here let's clear this, run again, and we will have true, because hello is not a number. But if we type, for example, a number like 10, for example, run this, and we will see false, because 10 is a number. And another quick way to parse from a string to a number is just use this plus button. And after that, for example, we know that this is a string, and if we type of this 20, it will give us a string. So we say to parse string to int, we use parse int, or we can use just plus. So now this is a number and not a string. So to make sure that it's a number, let's, for example, minus 10, and let's run, and we will have 10, because it parse from a string to number. So this plus button after the string, it's like a parse int, so just keep that in mind. So basically this is all for the number. So, and let's see now some character of string. So we said string is we put them under or be like in those two quotation. We can use also like single quote for here hello. So JavaScript like consider them both same with single or double. See here hello, so we take them in consideration with two. So if you are familiar with some other programming language, so probably you will use two quote, and it's the same. So for example, if we want to see the length of some string, we use just length in here. So here the string dot length, so we run this and 6. If we add a space and space, it does count. Run now, it's 7. Also another thing, if we want for example to know a special or to know a character in a special index, we use the function char add. So I will leave this and console.log. For example, let's use also web dot char add, and here for example let's see 3. So run. I type something incorrect, so let me just see here. C with a not a capital C in char. So now run again and it's W. Why? Because like as many programming language, JavaScript also starts with 0. So 0, 1, 2 and 3 in here. If we want to see like the 0, it will give us this Y. So run and here it's Y. Also we have for example, we'll clear this, another function. If we want to put it also, it's lowercase. If we want for example to make a string in uppercase or even in lowercase, it's to uppercase, and I believe it's like this. So run and yeah, it's like this. Now let's see the opposite of it. If we want to put for example something in lowercase, so here I will type this in uppercase, and here let's move it or let's change it to lowercase. So run and see, it's become like lowercase. Now I believe we see all for the integer or number and string, so I think that's all for this video. In the next video we will learn about boolean. So see you next.